Trips. Why do I always say that? Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. For those of you who are new, welcome. Today I'm going to be sharing with you guys how I've managed to achieve these gorgeous looking as dreads. You can do dreads obviously in many different ways, but personally I prefer it when it looks a bit scruffy. That might sound a bit wrong, but basically I don't like it when it's done very tightly, when it looks very neat. I like dreads when it looks a bit scruffy, a bit old, but really it's not old, do you know what I mean? And I love how I can just style it like in any way I want. I can just let it down, I can hang, let me show you. So I can let it down like that, and then I can have it sideways like this, like that. Again, it looks, there you go, it looks nice. Or I can just have it up how I did now, or I can just like shove it to the back and just, you know, go on with my day. Or I can even put it in a bun, but I think it's a slightly bit too fresh for it to be in a bun because I can feel it pulling me slightly because obviously it's tight in the root. But yeah, anywho, let me not mess about because obviously you don't want to loosen it up. But as you can see, I can do all sorts with it and it still stays intact. So if you do like what you're obviously looking at, and if you do want to know how I achieved it, please do stay tuned and let's get into the video. Hi guys, it's me again. Just to let you know, I'm going to be talking to you throughout this video here and there, just to give you a little bit of background with what I'm doing and with what step I'm on. So at this point, I'm just putting my hair in little individual braids. However, the night before, just to give you a little bit of background, I've washed my hair, brushed it, put it in a little bun, and then went to sleep. And this is the following day now, me braiding my hair. This makes the process a lot easier for me when it comes down to doing the locks, because the locks take absolutely hours. It took me about 5 hours, I'm not going to lie to you, to get it done. So to make my job a lot easier, I'm just doing the plaits the night before. Also, just before I do the locks, obviously as you can see, I'm just adding a little bit, spraying a little bit of water, and I'm adding oil on my natural hair so then it stays hydrated underneath the lock. So when you're doing any protective style, just make sure you're protecting your natural hair underneath it. So this is the following day, guys. As you can see, I've completed all my braids, well, plaits, braids, whichever one. And I'm just gonna give you a little brief about what extensions I'm using and why I'm using and all that stuff. So I'm using 2 different hair color extensions, but they're both the same textures. I'm gonna put the textures, the colors, like the exact colors and stuff like that down in the description below. I'm going to put all the details, but just to give you a little brief, I'm using 2 different hair colors because my natural hair is black and the bottom part is gingerish because I've dyed it ginger a while back. So yeah, and I'm also using another hair extensions, which is a curly texture, just to give it that curly finish, well, curly bottom finish, if that makes sense, as you can see. So just to talk you through with what I'm doing, I'm adding the extensions into my hair using the crochet. So as you can see, I'm going to pop that through, and then I'm going to roll the extensions onto my natural hair. So I'm just going to twist it around, as you can see. But I'm not twisting my natural hair, I'm just twisting the extensions onto my natural hair. Just, if you're going to try this at home, just make sure you don't make the mistake that I did when I first tried this hairstyle a while back. So I started twisting my natural hair with it, and then by the time I was done, it all came loose and undone. It was just a disaster. So to make sure you don't make that mistake, make sure you're holding your natural hair tight and make sure you're holding it still, and just twist the extensions onto your hair. So just to cut to the chase, I'm not going to bore you guys and show you 30 minutes of video of me doing the same thing over and over. So we're just going to pull up some sort of magic and then poof, look at that, to the end line, to the finishing line more like. But yeah, I'm just going to show you with these two last braids exactly what I'm doing up close and personal. So then, you know, you get your head around it. Also, as you can see guys, I'm adding one extensions right at the top by the root and one in the middle, and that's simply because the one I started off with, which is the one I'm doing right now, keeps running out on me by the time I get to the middle part of my hair. So in order to avoid, you know, going back and forth with my hair, just add the extensions in the middle and then I'll just continue doing what I'm doing. So then it makes my life easy. Also, just to give you a bit of a fun fact, if you want to play around with the colors, just do what I did, which is with some of the locks, I've started off with ginger hair color and then put the black extension in the middle and then worked my way through, so then it has that highlight look. And then with some of them, I've started off with black and then finished off with ginger, or, you know, vice versa. But as you can see, all of them are not the same. So with the lock before this one, I've started off with black and finished it with ginger, but with this one obviously I'm adding both of them in, so then you can see a bit of both, if that makes sense. So play around with it. That is pretty much it for today, guys. You know what they say, all good things come to an end, and this is the end of the video, as you can see. But I really hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, please remember to leave me a comment down below and let me know what you've enjoyed about it, what you liked about it. If you didn't enjoy it, it's fine, let me know either way. With that being said, I'm gonna have to catch you on my next video, and obviously always remember to stay blessed, to stay focused, and most importantly, be happy at all times. But thank you so much for watching, and I'm gonna catch you in my next video.